From Cebu at forward, number 13, Brian Heruela. And also at forward from La Union, number 45, Brendan Ganuelas Rosser. From Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, number 22, Johnner Clarito. And from Calasiao, Pangasinan, at forward, number 5, Gabe Norwood.
After his 24-point explosion just a couple of games ago. Tolkien again leading the charge here for our officials as the Shine Elasto Painters get the first basket in the first opportunity. Boy, I didn't even get to finish my first sentence, partner.
Well, you look at Anton Asisio, it's a great start for him. Obviously, he was the best player in game number 3, that game that so far Shine has only won. You want him to be able to try and get back in that confidence. You look at the game number 4, you know, Jordan Heading, Calvin Oftana, and Glenn Kubuntin combining and lifting TNT to 3 wins. Gotta love what they've done.
Pao, just a quick update on TNT's injury situation. Roger Pagoy remains sidelined with a grade 2 left hamstring strain. Now, while there are positive signs in his recovery, the team is taking a cautious approach. And
14 points in the third quarter, including a booming 4-pointer.
And that's the thing, Paul. You know, if you look at all the games this series, it's been the third quarter that's been the pivotal quarter. So,
Speaking of Calvin, here he is again, pull-up jumper. A bit too long. Here's Anton Asisio. Asisio, what a find to Jonah Clarito, and finally a third member.
well, this is that fast break. This is what we were talking about. Shine needing to be able to
And the
get
thing
on.
with the Shine Elasto Painters is running and really controlling the pace is their strength, but Amon Basotros makes it a tie ball game here. Here's Anton Asisio. Swing the ball around to Kalen Chongson, who has been a stretch big here for Coach Yang Yao. Off the mark then. Oh, but the ball falls to Gian Mamuya, who drains an easy 2.
And you gotta love that fight in him. And you know, you really think that he's gotten into the ball club that fits his style.
Great find there from BGR to Boy Era, the TNT Tropang 5G. But partner, he is a big miss here for Coach Yang Yao.
Well, especially he's able to get his points on the offensive rebound.
while quietly managing a left ankle sprain that he has been dealing with since game number 2. Now, despite the injury, Kalen says that his approach hasn't changed. He is just letting his game come to him. Well known for his rebounding athleticism since he
But it's great to see him out there and still trying to perform as best as he could, just like our own Bay Escudero. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, what a fight to Gian Mamuya. Calvin Oftana hit a 3 just a while ago, and Gian has been striking back.
Paul, what I like about Shine right now is they're moving well without that basketball. That's why they're getting easy looks, they're getting layups.
Gian Mamuya has 14 points in this game, and we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here this first quarter. As Calvin Oftana says, wait a minute, let me do some more. 19-18, TNT in charge, courtesy of that 3-pointer. But Gian Mamuya is not done yet either. And
That's 5, right?
Yeah, just 5. And partner, here's a fun fact. Nagulat si Coach Yang that himself only has 2 technical fouls.
This conference.
Yes.
Kasi cumulative yan per conference?
Yes. Came out in, I believe, in game number 2. Last game, Brian Heruela with a +20, despite not having the statistical numbers in the point category.
You know, Paul, what's interesting? You know,
Adrian Nocum with a quick crossover as a good defensive stop there from Boy Era. TNT running. Auren to Glenn Kopunte. Well, you partner, let's take a look at that because the turnover count, yes, TNT have been averaging 17.5 turnovers per game. But in terms of points of turnovers, Shine only average 14.5 points per game. So really, they are not converting as much as they want to off turnovers against TNT.
you want to be able to convert a little bit more and set up your players open for that 3-point shot. But because of that almost turnover, you lost the opportunity.
Adrian Nocum. Oh, quick crossover yet again, and Adrian Nocum, which is the most number of tattoos.
Yes.
As ang Galinato obviously will not be able to win that title, considering he only has 1 arm. Oh, and Jonah Clarito.
Next time around, takes it closer.
Jim Mamuya finally stopped in that possession. Oh, what a block! As Jonah Clarito is able to knock that off the head of Kim Auren. Take a look at that again. Gets the block.
Good block.
Oh, that actually might have already been. We all know that he has the pedigree to come up with solutions here in this series. As Calvin Oftana left wide open and gets a 3-ball. Prime Seram in the corner. That's no good, but he almost gets his own miss. Here's Jonathan Clarito, 2 black shirts in front of him. They go to Kalen Chongson, who pulls up for 3, and he gets it to fall. His skill travels well.
Yes. And you like the attitude, right? He's like, he does not need to be the highest pointer all the time. He knows that he's got teammates that can score as well. And other days, the other guys are playing better than him.
Jonathan Clarito with a long 2 there, 51-48. As, of course, as much as we're talking about Calvin Oftana, Jonathan's like, hey, let's talk about Rain and Shine first. 51-48. 140 left here in the second quarter as Kim Aurin finding Glenco Bundin. Glenco Bundin has always found a way.
He finds ways,
always
right?
finds a way to contribute in the biggest moments. And here is Jonathan Clarito. Oh, that's a 3-pointer.
I feel they need a big game from Jonathan Clarito. This guy, you know, we've seen that he is one of the pillars of Rain or Shine. And when he shows that toughness, that energy, it just flows through everyone.
You know what, Jonathan Clarito, when he had that big 20 rebound or so game, people were wondering, can he keep it going? And, you know, he wasn't really pressured because it's really his effort and the force he has in every play that makes him special for Rain or Shine. They go to the corner. Kalen Chongson, no good. Gabe Norwood keeping this alive. Gian Mamuyak on the drive, on the attack, and he gets himself up to 20.
Just got such that pull-up.
Their goal is to consistently lower their turnovers to around just 12.
And they've got 11 already
in the first half.
Exactly. So that's something that they cannot keep on continuing, again, if they want to be able.
Big offensive impact in this game, as Santi Santillan is going to be hoping to change that momentum.
Oh, we know Santillan can.
Offensively, it's aggressiveness or nothing, and on defense, he is focused on doing more to help secure rebounds, especially with Rain or Shine's size disadvantage. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks so much for that report. Bea Escudero with that. Kim Aurin, right cut or right time, open basket, easy 2 for him.
Well, good ball movement is what we've seen for TNT. Again, you know, it's about team. They're talking about them being able to help each other out.
Let's take a look at this with Keith Datu working on BGR. Gets that basket and 1. Bea mentioned a while ago in her report, as we take a look at this again, Keith Datu showing off his post moves here. And there is another turnover. Now already beyond the 12 turnover goal that they're trying to maintain themselves with. Elasto Seal, Pioneer Elasto Seal, tibay defense. Sa tag-init o tag-ulan, Elasto Seal mo yan, has been causing them problems all throughout the game. We'll be right back. Don't go away. But of course, they also had Ronde Halls Jefferson as part of it. As Galinato misses from close range and goes strong instead and scores 2.
He wanted to redeem himself there.
Oh,
he missed that wide open layup.
And she showed off his force there as well. Andre Caraco weaving, settles for his own shot, and Andre Caraco here in the third quarter has turned the page.
Well, it's a tryout, like he said, right? He needs to be able to up his game in the third to be able to finish the ball game for Rain or Shine.
If he keeps on playing like this, he won't get cut for the fourth quarter. Simon Enciso looking for a quick 3, and he gets it. Jonathan Clarito barging his way and giving it to Santillan, looking for the long-range bomb. Jonathan Clarito sniffs out of a rebound, and he is able to clean it up.
Well, you can see that toughness defensively. They are making stops. They're making it difficult, forcing turnovers to TNT. TNT has only scored 9 in this quarter.
There are moments where Jonathan Clarito really reminds me of the rebounding of Freddy Abuda. As right now, it's Simon Enciso looking for another triple, and he gets it. Important 3-pointers here for Simon Enciso as TNT are fighting their way back into this one. Almost a turnover, but Gian Mamuyak still has it. Mamu escaping Galinato. Gives it to a wide open Andre Caraco. Tees up a triple, and he gets it a fall. Donacisio. Now to Jonathan Clarito. Size advantage over Jordan Heading, trying to find Kalen Chongson. It eventually gets to him, and he eventually gets the 3. As we take a look at Kalen Chongson's 3-ball, that makes it a 20-point ball game in favor of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. This third quarter has been a dream for Rain or Shine. Don't go away, we'll be right back. And congratulations to Adrian Nocum for that as well. And there is another steal right at the top, finding Jonah Clarito, trying to get Jordan heading to get up, but he'll score 2 anyway.
And another turnover.
Another turnover at the point of attack. I believe it's turnover number 7 in the quarter alone.
And by my count, maybe 24 points off turnovers.
10 steals against 1. And right now, defensively, Rain or Shine have just been going at it. Jordan Clarito will be hit by Mike Malonzo against Varilla. Hand off to Nocum. Nocum attacking Heruela. So Narciso tees up a triple. Doesn't seem like it's going to be happening this time around, especially with the third quarter of Rain or Shine.
Also, you got to remember, Coach Sean Reyes not here
for
TNT, and that's big, right? And you know, a lot of it is putbacks, a lot of it is getting himself open.
Oh, and Anton Narciso buries a 4-pointer. He loves the smart earn at the Coliseum. Here's Kim Aurin. But not like that. On near turnover here, Simon Enciso saw the shot clock, pulls up, and he gets it anyway.
Pushing for sharper decision-making and a stronger finish down the stretch. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bea Escudero. Simon Enciso gets another 3-pointer. Bea Escudero has this report. Bea.
In the TNT huddle, the message was clear. Play with urgency. Coach Josh Reyes reminded the team that this is not a game they can afford to lose.
Remember, Rain or Shine just 1 point away from the 100-point mark here. What has been a fantastic quarter, rather fantastic second half. As Glenn Cobundin gets a 3-ball. Santillan handing it off to Adrian Nocum. Nocum, Keith Datu. Datu pulls up for 3. Datu unable to get that to go. Santillan cleans it up. Santillan, again, has not had the greatest of series against TNT Tropang 5G.
And that's what happens at times, right? It's a matchup thing.
Amon Bosotros needs to go here. Short shot clock. Desperation 2, no good. Galinato with the cleanup. They don't want Rain or Shine to get any momentum. But then time is not on their side. Talking about TNT. Glenn Cobundin gets a 2-pointer and has shown the level of toughness. He's undersized against some of the matchups that he has been assigned to, but he never shirks from it. As Adrian Nocum gets a 3-pointer. And that's important here for Rain or Shine as they are looking to put TNT to bed.
Oh, that's wide open.
2 wide open there for Kim Aurin as
trying to keep Nocum fresh for Sunday. They think that this is already pretty much that they're okay.
Well, given the spread that they have, why not? As Keith Datu gets a 2 inside.
The spread that they have and how they've been, moving the ball well.
Galinato driving at Keith Datu, using his size, and that's an easy 2 for him. Santillan against Cobundin. Gets a nice jumper to fall. And Santi Santillan is going to be hoping that he can carry this over to the next game.
He's got 7 points in this ball game, hoping to earn more minutes in the upcoming game.
You know, for Coach Yang Diao, in the last 2 conferences, he has only been able to manage to win game number 3. And this, I'm going to be hoping that that's also the max that he's going to be out, just a week. Here is Amon Bosotros, a little hesitation and a nice 2-pointer here for Almond. And of course, with the series going into a 3-2 spread here with the Tropang 5G still in charge. It's a 4-pointer from Simon Enciso, handing off to Amon Bosotros. Of course, it has been an up and down series for both teams actually. With Amon Bosotros getting the jumper to fall in a semifinal series against a TNT Tropang 5G. Nieto unable to get that to go, but then a follow is good for Paul Varilla.
Focused on in today's ball game, the intensity. You could see that third quarter was that turnaround. They forced 7 turnovers in that quarter, scored a lot on those turnovers, and they were consistent all throughout the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have another game in this series with the TNT Tropang 5G falling to the reign of Shine Elasto Painters. They were the walking wounded. They were out a lot.